waking up, but not really. But I'm leaving from my friend girl house. Last night, I had kind of, took shots and stuff at her house to smoke hookah, and then I was attempting to go to Deep Ellum with my mama and my cousin, but I was already drunk once we got there, so I ended up eating tacos in the car. Whatever. It was still a good time, so I'm really not complaining. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of rant a little bit and kind of update y'all on what's going on right now. So I am still waiting to get Cash's ashes. This is really irritating because we've been waiting on this for over a month now. None of the doctors will sign off on his death certificate. And from my understanding, I thought the doctor who pronounced him dead was supposed to sign off on it. But now they're saying his pediatrician is supposed to sign off on it, which I contacted his pediatrician and everything, and they told me they weren't. But it's just a lot going on, and it's been a month. And it's to the point to where now I feel like I have to take legal action to get my son cremated to bring him home. And it's just a lot. It's a bit much. It's a lot. My son's birthday is coming up. Like, his birthday is December the 2nd. And for his birthday, I wanted to do a memorial service for him here and a balloon release and stuff, because we didn't do those things in Jackson. Also, his father is supposed to be home around that time too, so I want to do something to incorporate him as well, because he wasn't able to come to the funeral. And also the other people in his life that care about him and love him that weren't able to make it to his service in Mississippi, like that are in Texas, will be able to come to the balloon release and, like, the memorial service. And I want to have him there also, like in his urn. But I don't know. My grandma called me yesterday and was like, the doctor, they emailed the doctor the paperwork or whatever, showing him that he's supposed to sign off on it. So hopefully he just goes ahead and signs off on it so we can get this done, like, at least this week. Because I didn't tell y'all, but I may have to go out of town. Like, I may have to go out of town. If not this week, it'll be next week for sure. It's just a lot. It is just a lot. But yeah, I'm trying to figure all this out and get all of this stuff situated. And it's like, how I would get on and say, how I felt like they would push Cash's needs out to the side, like with the surgery. No lie, I'm still mad as fuck at the surgeons, because if they would have did their job, my son would still be here. Like, y'all knew for a fact every time this baby swallowed anything, it was causing him to aspirate. Y'all knew every time he threw up, it was causing him to aspirate. But instead of doing the surgery to prevent him from throwing up, y'all just let it sit, and he ended up drowning on his own throw up. That's the shit that makes me mad. But also, I can't think like that. I try to think positive, but in the back of my mind, that's the stuff that's replaying in my head. Like, if they would have did their job, he would still be here. Like, I would still have that little angelic little boy here with me. But because they didn't, now I don't have that. And now he's no longer here with us. And then also, like I said, they put him off over and over and over and over and over again while he was here. And now that he's gone, they putting off signing his death certificate. So it's like a repeated cycle. And I'm tired of it. I can't even mourn like I want to mourn, because I can't get my baby to come home. Like, that was the whole point of getting him cremated, so I could bring him home with me. And I've been home for almost a month and a half now, and my son's still not with me. Like, of course, you know, I got the tattoo and stuff, and he's always with me in spirit, but I wanted to bring my son home, and I still want to bring my son home. And this is becoming very, 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 very frustrating and irritating. Because it's like, just do y'all job. Just do y'all job. It shouldn't take this long. There's no way I should be waiting a month to get my son cremated. Y'all just got him chilling in Mississippi in a fucking cooler. My baby don't know shit about Mississippi other than, you know, that's where his parents from. He's supposed to be at home. It's all just so frustrating, because it's like I'm always getting the short end of the stick, and the hard, like, I get it, I'm strong or whatever, I get it, I'm supposed to be strong, but this strength is starting to become a burden, because I feel like everybody continue to throw stuff at me because, oh, I'm strong. I'm tired. Like, I just want to be able to mourn with my son, you know, grieve with my son. I'm not getting him back. Having his ashes is the closest thing I will get to having my baby back. Because if they keep on pretending like they having a hard time with getting him cremated, I'm going to tell them, just let me come pick up my son. Hell, I see him in his room. Since y'all just got him chilling, hell, he can chill at home with me. If that's the case, I don't like this. I don't like none of this. It's not fair that I have to do all of this, that I have to go through all of this. I already lost him, and then y'all want to sit here and play with me about his ashes. Like, like I said, if they don't have anything figured out by the end of this week, I'm gonna see what I have to do to take legal precautions, because this ain't it. Like, this ain't it, and I'm tired of doing this. I am tired of doing this, and it's not right. I'm supposed to be trying to get his room situated, you know, take down his bed and stuff, and I honestly, I lose all motivation when I go in his room. Like, it don't make me sad, I just don't have no drive to do it anymore once I make it in there. It's like I'll be picking up stuff, putting it where it go. Like, I don't have a problem with folding his stuff up, putting it in his drawers, or putting it, you know, hanging it up and stuff. I don't have a problem doing it. But it comes like when it's time for me to take his bed down or move his bookshelf into the closet. It's like I just lose motivation. I don't want to do it anymore. Because right now, like, his room is all I got physically of him. Like, when I walk in his room, like, I used to feel sad when I walked in there, but now it's like, it's peaceful. Like, it's peaceful. Like, I don't never feel lonely at my house. Like, yeah, it's quiet, and yeah, I know that I'm alone, but I don't feel alone, if that makes sense. Now, like, when I'm in a car like this, I do. The majority of the time that I cry, I be crying in my car, because I'm so used to, you know, having him with me, having him in the backseat talking. You know, we spend a lot of time in the car, and I just ain't got so used to that. Like, having to pick his big butt up, put him in his seat, get him out his seat. It's just a lot. It's a lot to get used to, but I already having to deal with something like this, and then to make matters worse with somebody playing with you about your baby ashes. I didn't play about my son when he was here. So what makes y'all think I'm gonna play about him now that he gone? And it's really pissing me off. I'm not trying to be angry though, because I hate being angry. But it's really making me angry. I don't like being mean. I don't like being hurt. I don't like being sad. I don't like being depressed. I don't like being any of that. But it's like when you constantly got people playing with, something that means everything to you. Like at this point in my life, I feel like I don't have anything to lose. Like I really don't. I lost the most important person to me. Like I can't even explain like how it feel, like having your soul ripped from your body. I lost the best thing in the world, so it's like I'm kind of numb to everything else. Like nothing else matters. Nothing else matters, and I just want to bring my baby home. That's all. I just want to bring my son home, back to his home. It's just a lot. It's a lot. But hopefully, like I said, hopefully the doctor does go ahead and sign off on it, have it turned in, so we can go ahead and get this stuff situated. I can ride down there this weekend sometime if possible to get him, and well, not this weekend, probably like Friday or something, to get him and bring my son home. But yeah, I'm leaving Fort Worth, heading back towards Addison. My cousin finna take Carlo to get his last shots that he needed to get. And then me and him are gonna go home. I'm going to bathe him, clip his nails, and try to groom him. We're gonna see what that's like. I might even film it. And we're gonna do all that, and I gotta clean up. And yeah. But that's all I had to say today. Like I said, hopefully everything gets situated. But we'll see. I'm gonna see y'all on the next video. I don't even know. I'm gonna try to, get y'all more videos out, as much as I can, because I really don't be doing anything now. Like I went back to work and stuff, and I'm really glad that I did go back to work. I'm still working from home, but I'm back working. I love my training class that I'm working with, and I talk about my son a lot, and so one of the trainers that's helping my trainer, she had asked me how old my son was and stuff, because I never talk about him like he's gone, and I had to explain to her that he passed away and all that stuff, and everybody just broke down, and that wasn't my intention, but I know eventually it was gonna come up, so I wanted to go ahead and rip the band-aid off. But always do everything together. And as soon as he get cremated, I'm gonna get me a cremation necklace with, you know, some of his ashes in it. And I'm taking my son everywhere. Every house I move into, my son is going with me. Hence the ashes. We're gonna continue to do everything together. When I had him and I said that, I meant that. Even in death, I'm gonna take my son everywhere with me. He can't experience stuff physically with me now, but we just gonna have to do this shit spiritually. But I know he's looking down on me, smiling and proud of me, you know, for continuing to go on. Because we were literally inseparable, and we still are. Nothing's changing. Except I can't get him dressed. I can't get him dressed, and you know, I can't hear his voice. But he's still here. He's still here. He ain't gonna always be here. I was supposed to end this video like 3 minutes ago. But yeah, I gotta take this one day at a time. One day at a time. But I'm gonna start, you know, doing videos more often, you know, like just off stuff that I'm doing. When I do decide to, you know, move the stuff around in his room, I'ma vlog that. Like, you know, I'ma record that or whatever. I just hope y'all are ready for this roller coaster of emotions and everything. I appreciate the person in my comments that told me to continue making videos, because I really didn't want to anymore. This is something I did for me and him. But now I am grateful that I did start, because now I have those videos that I can go back and watch of me and him. Mommy is trying to get herself together. My son won't want me crying like this. I might see y'all on the next video tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get y'all another video ASAP. And I appreciate everybody, you know, who has followed, you know, subscribed. Like, that helps me out a lot. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, and go on this journey with me. Like, we really finna be doing this together. And I appreciate y'all. And I really love y'all for all the, you know, everything. I appreciate y'all for everything. Because y'all didn't have to be here.